to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. He'll get this to about the 38. It's the number 6 unit in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they played in the first month. They have to be very proud of being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Drummond working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Big strides, look at him go.
Trying to get this game, and I'm moving on fucking block. Fucking touching. Some bullshit. Not right there, dude. These people can't tackle him?
It truly was, because when he made that catch, he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, a highlight film, that should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now a guy who played his high school ball at Miami Central, it's James Cook. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
2nd down and 8. Throwing now is Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. When you talk about this Miami defense, this unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
With they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the stream, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, Brandon, obviously no panic in them. They gave up the touchdown. You know, their defensive side did that. But he's already taken them back downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's almost like he went to the defensive captain and said, don't worry about it. We got you. Now we got 1st and goal.
Yeah, we're seeing punch, counter punch, and this could be setting the table for quite the game.
I like that. Let's go and put it in the boxing room, boy. You're going to get hit sometimes. Can you respond and hit back? And they're trying to do exactly that.
Now Allen. This is caught. Touchdown, Bills. James Cook, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And it's taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Now HN on 1st and 10. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The Dolphins at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
That's good for 19 and a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Come on.
Open man there is Malone. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. They'll try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
What's the point of the flat and then they're going to stay in the flat?
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Allen has his man. It's Shakir. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Shakir hauls it in. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It's just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Still going inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. 76 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So all the way down close to the goal line. Good blocking up front. Helped to spring it.
When this drive is over, he's got to get to the bench and sing kumbaya with the offensive line, doesn't he? Big-time openings for him. Gets him all the way down to the 2-yard line. Let's see if they can pound it in.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now Allen. And that will be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. So from one end zone
his team. Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now give that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. Really nice job swinging to the ball carrier.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Allen gonna throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bills first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Bill.
Give the Cook out of the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage or mixed traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And Cook has it left side. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. To the air. Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you do a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead is up to 15 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Make no sense. You playing goal line. Why are you still looking the other way? Look at you walk with patch on man. And they beat you so stupid in this game.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and second down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Allen. And that will be incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
And they punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
On 1st down, back to Achane. He's got it to the 43 here.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Come on. Hey.
2nd and 6. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
There we go. Back. Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Bills force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Why are you throwing the ball behind him, though? I'm not throwing it like that.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one.
This game is bullshit.
And here's another example on that last play.
When you hit me, I drop the ball, but when I hit you, you can't drop the ball. That don't make sense.
Conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. They'll try to meddle with Cook. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 91 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also have those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
They'll run with Cook. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Boswell good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Here's second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Looking to throw. Drummond. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
19, Tiger, 9. Reno. Let's go.
Right back to Achane on second down. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. And now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On play action, Allen. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. They're going right back to Pittman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. 12 more yards there and another first down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try to throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Give them a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up second down. Now Allen. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, down 2 scores in the fourth quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close.
Where's my PI? That's a fucking pass interference.
The door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite
Same
desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even giving up a defensive touchdown.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Returnable here from the 38. Well,
give me your picture.
53-yard punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Okay, break. 60 Bobcat, 60. Here we go. Start.
Throwing to start the drive. Drummond. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
On the set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Back to throw. Drummond. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Incomplete.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one. Not down on his ledger.
And on 4th down on his punt team sending this.
Every new update they have is broken, man.
Hoping for there as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
All they new updates. Every time they have new updates. Every new update, something's new.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Yeah, that bomb play, I pulled back for a reason. That supposed to be a touchdown.
And get this proverbial train back on track.
But this is where leadership.
Oh, I was laughing. I'm like, oh my god, how you supposed to do that?
The offensive coordinator. Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun. All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, good game, man. I ain't gonna catch them over no more.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen on the RPO. He'll keep it in.
Look at that ugly throw.
But it's incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Quick slant to Shakir.
I saw you. I underthrew it for a reason. I saw you.
As they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
Who got injured?
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
If they don't accept the challenge, this is bullshit. I quit. Oh, I quit. I'm leaving. Good game. Nope, I'm not doing this. Good game. I got you, man. I got you, man. I quit, man. I got you. Good game, man. That is blasphemy. You know what? I'll finish it. I don't care. Come on.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts.
This game is broken. Fuck that shit. The second time I did that shit to me too.
Start the drive. Drummond. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well.
Did you see
It was a
that?
drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Drummond. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
You're lying.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Drummond. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
See this game?
Left to play in
I
this
can never get my lunch.
game here on EA Sports.
Oh my god. Miss.
Kick here is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Depending on what they have to win to.
I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
The kicking team out for Miami. They will send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
I'm ready to just wait. I'm ready for this year. I'm dead ass.
They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because this is not a total loss because, as you said,
Oh my god. Only if I had this rookie before. Swiftly tighter this
the
game.
game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. He'll get this one down near the 20.
I don't think he's gonna throw it because he's tired.
Shy of the 20. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw. Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another.
Yeah, this Cook ain't that slow now.
My defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion.
And he is into the end
I just needed a
zone.
touchdown. I just needed a touchdown.
James Cook with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have two defensively, but no real need to use it as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
Get it. 60.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
He got hit.
16 seconds now on the clock.
He got hit.
And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's taken down, but able to swim across the 35.
Oh.
What a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win, and both sides of the ball made big plays. But how demoralizing is it when the opposing defense can take one all the way back against you? And that was the case here. That really sparked them to victory.
So for Miami, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Good.